Hi everyone, it's Ruben. Welcome to life number 6. For the last 3 weeks and a half I've been traveling through Italy. If you have been following my past videos, I've been focusing on specific areas that I found very interesting and I really wanted to record. But there were more places that I actually visited that I didn't get to put on the video, either because I didn't have enough footage or just because I didn't want it to be working all the time. So let me show you a bit about how it all looked like. My partner Luisa joined me for the first week of the travel, where we visited Naples and the Amalfi Coast. So chaotic! It turned out to be one of the warmest and busiest weeks of the summer, but it didn't stop us from feeling that the trip was absolutely worth it. Naples is such a chaotic city, and it won't probably be the desired holiday place for many people. But we really enjoy the amount of culture there is in the whole region, especially, as you can imagine, the food.
So we're right now in Cartiere Spagnoli, which is a neighborhood in Naples, and we're gonna try the pizza fritta, the traditional fried pizza dish.
After being stuck for a few months like most of you, the first week of the travel gave us the so desired feeling of holidays. Something we were doing just for our joy. It feels crazy that in just 1 year life has changed so much for everyone. Apart from Capri and Pompeii, which I left the links in the description of the videos if you want to check them out afterwards, we also took a day trip to Sorrento. We wanted to stay there, but the hotels are very expensive, so we decided to stay in Naples. Sorrento is very nice, and if you intend to explore the Amalfi Coast, perhaps it's the wisest place to stay, since you have an easier access to the small villages on the island. If you're looking for a beach to be alone and secluded, a little bit more private, you are not going to find it. Back in Naples, more food. Pizzeria da Michel is one of the most popular restaurants in Napoli, and it has 1 Michelin star, and the queue is ridiculous. Pretty good. Oh my god. And obviously, we wouldn't miss the beautiful Positano.
Best place ever.
Positano, as everything we are seeing on the Amalfi Coast, is super beautiful. But it's like the pattern is the same everywhere. It's so busy, so busy. Jesus. Honestly, pure failure. Sorrento and Positano, it is so hot. It is so hot. It's not possible to record. Like we are not able to go down. We had a swim. We were about to pass out. It's almost 40 degrees. There is a reason why in Mediterranean people we have a nap, because you can't go out. It is far too hot. Unfortunately, after that week, Luisa returned to Sweden to study, and I started my solo journey. That wasn't the easiest decision to make, and it took some time for both of us to adapt to the situation, but we really support each other's dreams. With that being said, while Luisa was flying to Sweden, I took a bus to Rome to regroup and to think about the projects that I wanted to record in the future. That is when I recorded the video of 1 day in Rome. That wasn't everything that I did in Rome, and there's some more stuff that requires highlighting. Yes! The Vatican City was my country number 35. Woo! So let's celebrate! Perhaps liking the video and subscribing? Ooh, cheeky! So I didn't get to travel a lot in Tuscany, but I still went to Florence, where I recorded the video One Day in My Life. And I realized how much I enjoy to record those kind of like slow path cinematic videos. I decided to dig a little bit more into those kind of videos, and I turned west to Cinque Terre. I put so much effort into that video that I barely have any energy to explore Pisa. So I decided to take it easy to not overwhelm myself, but here it is. Everyone is just staying next to the tower, making the typical picture. Like, boo. So after Pisa, I decided to come back to Florence to see some friends that I met a few days before. And then I went to Venice and I got lost 748 times since I broke my phone and I didn't have any map. In there I had the chance of enjoying the town absolutely empty. That's probably one of the only good things that comes with traveling these days. No tourist. Have to admit that it feels a little bit lonely, but you treasure the moments in a different way. You could really tell that people was finishing their vacation and coming back home. My hostel had capacity for almost 500 travelers and there were only 16 beds occupied. Since the cases of COVID in Italy were increasing, I decided to leave the country before I would get caught up on a travel restriction. I need to accept that I am not always going to be deciding the places that I'm going to be traveling next. So I made my pieces with finishing my Italian tour. There is so much more in this country that I would love to visit. So once again, mia cara Italia, arrivederci. It's a see you later. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I guess sometimes it is a little bit hard to fully relate to someone that is full-time traveling. I wanted to give you some insight about the decision making and how everything works for me when I'm on the road on these weird times. So I will try to update you a little bit more often so it feels less confusing and perhaps it helps you to experience it a little bit better with me. So next stop, country number 36. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Love you all.